To start off the show with Shawn, some new short sale news. It sounds like there is some progress for people to possibly short sell their property and be current on their mortgage, which is something that's been a real challenge without a unique circumstance for quite a bit of time.
Yeah, and I think that's probably the question we get asked most often, which is, I'm current on my mortgage, how do I do a short sale? Well, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, the FHFA, came out with some new guidelines. They released their announcement on August 21. The guidelines go into effect November 1. But what it says is, for anyone with a Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae loan, as long as they can show a hardship, or a hardship is coming, divorce, loss of job, if they have a job move of more than 50 miles, they can qualify for a short sale without falling behind on their mortgage.
And that helps them, and that's something where the banks, the investors, the Fannies, the Freddies of the world haven't been very flexible on. I mean, and it's not like you can ever advise someone not to make their payment, but that's really been kind of the key scenario for a lot of people, is that, you know, the banks are taking care, and they're so inundated with the people that are behind that they're not going to spend a whole lot of time trying to help someone that's current because they're getting their money.
Exactly, and that's probably the number one reason that the banks have for not helping people who are current is, why should we as a lender, if I'm talking from the lender's point of view, why should we take less on an obligation when the payments are current?
Right, and I think it's been like the catch-22 of doing a short sale. So wouldn't then someone who does a short sale and stays current, wouldn't their credit not be hit as hard then? Because they'd still have the report, you know, depending on how it's reported by the credit bureau, they'd still have, you know, it not reported necessarily full or sad. However, there's all kinds of different variables how they do it, but they wouldn't have the late pays.
Correct. They wouldn't have the late pays. They'd still be a short sale, but they wouldn't have the late pays. So now the next step is to get the credit reporting agencies to rate a short sale where payments are current not as harsh as a short sale where payments are behind.
And it's hard to say, because there haven't been many of them yet, as to what their standard's going to be until we start seeing them happen.
Correct. I mean, the policy doesn't even go into effect till November 1.